World Water Day, observed annually on March 2022, highlights the importance of fresh water and inspires action to tackle the global water crisis. It aligns with Sustainable Development Goal 6, ensuring water and sanitation for all by 2030. Despite being a basic right, 2.2 billion people worldwide still lack access to safe drinking water, impacting health, education, and livelihoods. In Ghana, water quality and accessibility remains critical issues. According to the Executive Director of Eco-Conscious Citizens, Aula Sewa, water is central to climate change adaptation and prioritizing safe drinking water is essential.
Water is life. Water is life. That's why even in wartime, when you poison the source of water, it's deemed a war crime. Now, if water is life and we are poisoning our source of water, then that is why we say we face an existential threat. We will cease to exist if we continue at this rate, where our water bodies are being poisoned. Because of their poisoning, a rise in kidney disease, especially in cancers, especially in the so-called illegal mining areas. You also have a rise in maternal death.
The 2021 Population Housing Census reports that 87.7% of Ghanaians households have access to basic drinking water services, with urban areas at 96.4% and rural areas at 74.4%. However, intermittent shortages persist across the country. PRO of Ghana Water Company Limited, Stanley Mati, attributes these shortages to dry spells and pressure challenges in the water supply system.
We are all aware that we are in the dry season. And in the dry season, these challenges are expected. So we have researched this, and we have been working assiduously to ensure that the impact is not felt. Normally, what happens is that everybody who or we have different sources of water for consumption, and so during the when everything is moving smoothly, the pressure on pipeline water is less. Now, in the dry season, all other sources are depleted. Apart from that, we have also identified that this time it is more serious than before, in that now we see urbanization on the rise, we see population on the rise, and then water is life. Everybody needs water to survive. So it's now putting more stress on the little water that we have.
Beyond shortages, water pollution remains a pressing concern, with illegal mining, chemical fishing, and waste dumping threatening water bodies. On the streets of Accra, citizens are calling on the government to take decisive action, particularly against the Galamsey menace.
World Water Day, I think it has come at a good time, looking at the fact that in our country, Galamsey is destroying our water bodies. So all stakeholders must come together to fight against Galamsey. They have to make sure they come up with initiatives that can protect our water bodies and also our beaches, because our beaches are also sometimes they serve as storage sites.
Whilst we are celebrating World Water today, I urge the government to, at least look at water bodies. And now, my own contribution, I think the government is not doing enough to protect our water bodies, not at all. Like any government comes and they try as much as possible to do that.
With the illegal mining issues, I'm saying that they should try and create more jobs, to employ most of the youth who get themselves in the illegal mining. And aside that, to any measures that they know that they can put in place to also, improve our water system, they should also do that.
As a democratic citizen or somebody you see yourself as a Ghanaian, what can we do? So I'm putting this out there to each and everyone, that what can we do as individuals or citizens of this nation to help reduce the rate at which we pollute our water bodies? Because when we pollute the water bodies, it goes to our own detriment. It's going to affect us. So it's more or less like you're doing something negative that the repercussion will bounce back to you.
A UNICEF report highlights further challenges. While water access has improved, 10% of Ghanaians still spend over 30 minutes fetching water, and 11% rely on unsafe sources. Women and children bear the greatest burden in water collection. Alarmingly, only 4% of households treat their drinking water properly. Aula Sewa warns that these issues pose an existential threat to future generations.
Well, if this menace continues, we'll continue drinking water that is poisoned, I mean, and my fear is more for the younger ones, because we have, or speaking for myself, if we die the way we come, I've got more behind me than in front of me. So for the young children who are coming, what's going to be their lifespan when they are going to grow up? They've been drinking poisoned water and eating poisoned food. They don't have much of a future. And I keep on talking about the environmental terrorists being wicked. In the next 5 years, there'll be more and more of us dying of cancer and kidney disease. Our health budget will have to increase. We'll have to have more people on dialysis machines, and the 24-hour economy won't be particularly useful.
Water is life, and as we celebrate another milestone of World Water Day today on the theme, glacier preservation, Ghanaians and civil society organizations are calling on government to place a ban on all mining activities in the country. As a result, government has placed a ban on community mining and has also begun the process of repealing the LI that allows mining in water bodies and forest reserves. Andy Opondinchi, reporting for ABC News Ghana Television, Labadi, Accra.